easy touch turns to gold. She's a winner. The girl's a winner.
Hey there, Cancer. Good to see ya. It's AstroDe. Okay, coming with that Astro monthly flavor today. Okay, and relationships, synastry, that's my specialty. But I do natal charts as well. And I'm checking you guys, Cancer, out for the month. And it looks like you have a quite interesting month. This is a very creative, beautiful month for you here if you take advantage of the opportunities that could be coming in these areas, right, Cancer? So, just to let you guys know, I'm doing a reading for a Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. If you don't know what your Ascendant sign is, I highly recommend you find out. How do you find out? You get your birth time. You get your birth time, you go to Astrolog's birth chart calculator, and you put that information in there, and then it'll tell you what your Ascendant is, and it'll make this astrology stuff real easy if you're new to it, okay? So, those who are Cancer, Ascendant, Sun, or Moon, it also applies to you guys. All right, Venus is going to be in your fourth house in Libra. Libra rules your fourth house. So you guys strive for having a balanced, beautiful home, Cancer, already. All right, and Venus is there making it even more beautiful. And it's sextile Saturn in the sixth house. So maybe something you've been working on in the house is finally coming to, a ground. You're like happy with it. Maybe you've been working on your house, making it all nice and beautiful, right? And Saturn in your sixth, that you've been getting tighter on your routines, getting more disciplined, getting more structured on the way that you conduct your day, and it's being reflected in your home, in the beauty in your home right now, or being able to. Okay, the women in your family, your mom, maybe there's a nice solid, a relationship. Maybe you guys are going for a walk every day and it's starting to change you guys and it's becoming a permanent thing. That's super simple, but that could be an interpretation of this. This could be, really good stuff coming to the home, really nice things. Venus rules women too, pretty women coming in the home as well, Cancer. Sun trines Neptune, pretty women from work as well that have to do with some type of work thing or some type of health routine that are coming to your home. As well, the Sun will trine Neptune. The Sun is going to be in your fifth house. Sun's going to be in a fifth house, super creative time. And it's going to try Neptune in the ninth. I'd get some meditation. I would paint and meditate that day and just like go somewhere. Go somewhere far. All right, and enjoy the spiritual lightheartedness of that day. All right, and what day is that? The Sun's going to trine Neptune. That should be around November the 3rd, okay, around that same Venus sextile Saturn day. You're going to have it something similar. A painter, if you're a painter, you can do some amazing work on this day. Then we got a full moon. We're going into the second week now, November the 5th. And that full moon is going to be in your 11th house. All right, full moon, 11th house. A full moon's in Taurus now. So Taurus rules the types of groups and associations to it. Some of you may like foodies. Some of you may like, these chef, you might be in some kind of chef meetup group or something like that. All these things. So there's conclusions coming with your friends. There's mysteries that you're being able to solve that's going on, that was happening in your 11th house. Maybe you've been trying to figure out what type of group that you belong to. Does this group look good? Is this an aesthetically beautiful situation here with Taurus? Does this work for me? Are you guys even cute? You guys are cute. You guys are cuter than me. I don't know what that's just so superficial. But I mean, I'm just keeping it light. I like to keep it light. So, and have you been valuing your friends correctly? Are you bringing value to them? Are you really expressing your love for them? Are they valuing you? Because that's what's going to come up. You're really going to be concerned with if there's a value going here between the friends. Do you guys believe that I belong here? Do you believe you belong there? Right? So then from the fourth house, Venus is going to go into Scorpio. Scorpio rules your fifth house. So that's where the sun, so it's going to come where the sun is, and it's going to be nice. So the attention, the spotlight is going to be on your romantic partnerships, you know, who you loving, who you kissing on, right? Who you trying to get with. That light is going to come to it, you know. It might be a time to be with yourself. You don't have to be alone and lonely, but be with yourself. Work on something. Create something nice. Whatever you do, ceramic, you make t-shirts. I mean, you can make whatever you make. Um, Speaking of t-shirts, I hope you guys like my logo in the preview that was up earlier. I hope you're digging that logo because there's going to be t-shirts. The first thing I need is a red one. That's my new color. Thanks to you guys. All right. So now going further in the week, Mars. Mars is going to be in your 4th house. So Mars is in Libra. Libra rules your 4th house. Mars is going to be in your 4th house. So just with all that beauty and stuff, be careful that you're also not getting too fussy with people. You know, put that there, put that there. My grandmother is the most fussy woman when it comes to her house. It's very nice, it's pretty, but oh my God, like she got that plastic on the couch. You know, the plastic that be sticking to your butt in the summertime? That's how grandma gets down. And you still couldn't sit on it. Like, why you got the plastic there and we can't even sit on it, Grandma? Yeah, so that's how I grew up in my grandmother's house. I love my grandmother. So Mars in the 4th house is squaring Neptune in the 9th. You know, you could just be really uncomfortable with where you are. I wouldn't suggest going away this time. This isn't really a day to kind of, or a time to try to go on a faraway trip somewhere, you know. Foreign invaders could come, you know, theft. I don't want you to think everybody foreign is going to rob you. Please, I hope I didn't convey that message. Okay, but just be careful you're seeing things right. Take your time, cross your T's, dot your I's, even more especially on this day, November the 13th. It's a Monday. Get your passports checked out. Make sure your passports are straight, especially if you are from a foreign place. You know, all this crazy stuff that's going on. Try to make sure you have all of your paperwork intact or that nobody manipulates your paperwork or messes with your stuff. Okay? Venus is going to be in your 5th house going further. It's going to trine Neptune. That's going to be in your 9th. Another beautiful day. Paint something. Create something. Write a special letter to someone from afar, you know, that you like. Maybe now I think still travel, but love could be in the foreign things. Maybe you paint a landscape of China when you live in India. Who knows how this is going to apply? But beauty, Venus in the 5th house, having a good time. Enjoy your life. All right, and enjoy it with all the diversity in this world. Diversity is such an amazing, beautiful thing. People coming from all walks of life, right? And coming together and still keeping who they are, right? And acknowledging their difference. You acknowledge the difference in your brother and your sister because that's how you respect them, all right? You acknowledge the difference, but you still can come together as human beings, right? I thought that was just important to let you guys know where I stood with that. So Venus also rules your 5th house. So you might be soothing arguments at home that were at home with Mars that was in the 4th house with compassion and love, right? Aww. Good for you guys. I hope that does happen. New moon in the 5th. New moon in the 5th. So this is a love creative. Have a good time this month of November, especially you guys. You guys, it's time to have a good time. You know, you got new moon in the house of creation. Maybe you might decide, hey, you know what? I'm painting that mural today. Hey, you know what? I'm singing that song. I'm recording that album. All right. This 5th house, Venus in the 5th house energy, take care of it. I mean, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted, especially if you're a creative person. If you're not a creative person, you can create. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't create something. You could go to a sip and paint and follow what the lady tells you while you sipping your wine. All right, we all have creativity in us. And the simplest form of creativity is the ability for us to give life. So don't ever, you know, get all weird when somebody says be creative. If you don't know how to paint or draw or do or act or do all those things, you have it in you. You have it in you in some type of way, some type of form. So don't get discouraged for those who don't feel like they have a talent, but you do. All right. Then, so this is the new moon that comes in on the 5th. Now, on the first, and then Neptune goes forward in your ninth house. So things might be even clearer about getting that passport if you were trying to get something. It might have been even more crazy and diluted and unclear to you. If you were in a foreign place, it might have been even more like, whoa, enchanting. You might have been seeing stuff if you went away to another island or something like that. Oh, that would be wonderful. So a clarification with the teacher. Teachers might get more clear and not stop being so damn mystical. Like, come down to earth. What are you talking about again? That might happen. Things will get clear with the 22nd Neptune moving direct. I'll do a video on that. Possibly. So with all in all, this looking like a very beautiful, beautiful month for you. Okay, it's looking like, you're growing. If you Cancers are looking for a date, this is date time. This is have a good time. Go out, go on a date. That fourth house, though, increasing the home. You might want to make the home bigger in some type of way, too. Because Venus had... I'm sorry. That wasn't for you. No. That wasn't for you. Venus conjunct Jupiter in your 5th house. That's why I was talking about this creativity and this love. You might get a gift. You might get a really big gift in that area. Jupiter in the 5th house as well. With Jupiter in the 5th, I said the new moon is going to be, yeah. Jupiter in the 5th house too. Be careful if you guys, you Cancers, and then Cancer too. Oh Lord, y'all could get pregnant. Cancers are big this month with having babies or getting impregnated. Okay, so if you're another sign watching this and you want to make a baby, hit up a Cancer this month. Cancer ascendant, because they might be ready. They might really want to bring that whole thing. Because Venus goes into the 5th house and it conjuncts Jupiter. It starts off in the 4th. And then it goes into the 5th house. And Jupiter's there. Oh, you are just glowing with good times. Enjoy it because things pass. Good times pass, just like bad times will pass. But good times pass too. So cherish this time, Cancer. You're going to have a very nice November. So this is AstroDe. If you want to go deeper in this chart and look at what's aspecting what are the details of this? What is the depth of this monthly horoscope that I did for you, and how can it affect you? Hit me up, send me an email, ask me questions, set up a reading, and I'll help you out in any way. Love and specialties, that's my specialty. I'm an artist, I'm an actress. This is my painting, and I love astrology, and I hope that you all have a wonderful month. Oh, and follow me on Instagram. AstroDe stars 5. See you later.